Hello everyone. Today I have Rigoletto Blackjack in Corona, I believe this is. Maduro. This is aged exceptionally too. I got this at Famous Smoke Shop. Look through the wrapper here. The plastic wrap. I'm gonna remove this. Man came right off. This was where I could leave it on when I was smoking, but I guess not. And this smells very good so far. It's very rough around the edges here. Snug draw. I was like Stinky Feet and Dill and Barnyard. Nice light aroma here. Just trying to get going. Mild and nice. Like a nice neutral mineral taste. Shit. I gotta shut this off. I introduced myself to the head librarian, an august and obviously intelligent woman. I said to her, by any chance, do you have an obscure American writer? Damn, this stinks. Who also happens to have been translated into French? She said, wait a minute, went off into the stacks. When she came back, she had a very thin volume. This. A play. She said, this is exactly what you're looking for. Very few Americans know this playwright. And we happen to have a translation. What am I listening to? I thanked her. Anyway, so far good start. Burnt a little up high. This is aged more than normal. It looks kind of like shit, as you see. Rugged. Very rugged looking, but it tastes good right now. I crumpled up the typing paper just a little bit to make it look as if I'd been working on this. Enough of a good draw. And it's not pre-punched like I thought it might have been. It looked like it might have been one of those pre-punched ones, but it's not. Nice even burn so far. Nice snug draw. Good taste. Mild, with cream coffee and light chocolatey notes. There's something that looks very ugly. It's tasting damn good right now. And this looks like it had a lot of age on it. It's discolored. Retro Hills a brown sugary sweetness and creaminess, just very nice all the way around. That I will be updating this in a few. About 15 to 20 minutes in. Snug draw still, pulling snug.
But very nice, creamy, and very flavorful smoke. Has the taste of Tampa, but in a cheaper stick form. This kind of reminds me of the Moya Cazadori by J.C. Newman, actually. This kind of reminds me of that. Ugly looking, but tastes very good. This is surprising me. This taste is real good in this thing. Great smoke output. Snug draw, but it still pulls. This isn't a crappy cigar. It doesn't even taste like all the shavings are in here, even if some of them might be. It's burned nice on form. It's not overly flaky, not like some that have been very annoying, very tight. Thinner ring gauge. That sounds like a 44 or something, I'd like to say. I'm going to 6x44. I'll have to double check, but just a nice chocolatey cream coffee, smooth, slightly nutty, and nice creaminess. With a little baked beans taste. Out the retrohale with red pepper, baked beans, brown sugar, espresso, and chocolate. Flavorful, nice, and I will be back in a bit. Burning good. It's approaching 35 minutes in. Oh, I ashed it once, and now it's somewhat into the next ash here. And this is a machine made. That's what I forgot to add. It's like a machine made, dry cured premium. It's like a hybrid between a dry cured, a machine made, and a nice premium stick. That explains its texture. It is. I forgot to add that, I think. It's machine made. I think it is by J.C. Newman, too. I'm not 100% sure, but it's out of Tampa. And this tastes like a J.C. Newman that I had. The Moya Cazadoris. They went for a little over $1 a piece at one point, depending on where you got them. And they come in a bundle, these rugged looking things, but they taste good. You know, it smelled so good you'd think you were smoking something high quality, much like this. Nice oiliness around the foot here. You can't see it that much, but I saw some oil coming out through the rough veins and the... Oh, that's why. There'd be oil, but the rough veins kind of hide it, you know. My saliva glands are kicking up on this too. When I draw, since it's so snug, but it pulls, sometimes the saliva glands produce saliva and I gotta spit so it doesn't get all the way in there, which it could do. But this is good. Burning overall, even consider I haven't had to touch up the burn. I haven't had to. So that's a very good sign. Nice quality control. Brown bread, brown sugar, and red pepper, cayenne pepper. And a little smokiness. Medium coffee grounds out the retrohale. And a little bit of creamy earth. Slight bitterness coming in, but not too bad. Very good. There's a tiny bit of black pepper on the regular draw now. It's feeling spicier. It can make my nose run in a bit, and I will give an update in a bit. Alright. Approximately 45 to 50 in. Burning more loose now. I wiped the end some. I didn't do a whole lot to it, but the drawer is now looser all of a sudden. Pulling more smoke. Wow. What happened? The drawer just fucking opened up on this thing. Good little stick. Still same flavor profile, no real changes. I just touched it up a tiny bit. One tiny piece. It doesn't really show, but I did. Nice even burn. Not had to correct it. It's a good smoke. They average like $2 a piece or something. Close to that. The package kind of like a Grenadiers or Antonio Cleopatra. It's packaged like one of them, only it's not pre-punched. You have to cut it yourself. But it's got that whole premium, dry cured, machine made kind of thing going. These have been in my humidor box for about a couple weeks. But this has been aged. I taste popsicle sticks, medium coffee, coffee grounds, chocolate, and earth, and a little bit of bitterness and spice. A red pepper spice. I tasted baked beans in this earlier. I think the only cigar I tasted baked beans in. Brown sugar, yes, but baked beans, no, I don't think so. Very spicy out the retrohale. Slight ginger, mustiness, red to cayenne pepper. Very spicy bomb right now. Spicy blast of red pepper and cayenne pepper of the retrohale. Going very good. Ash still hanging on, and I'll be back for the final in a bit. Okay, pushing an hour or more. Down to the nub just about. Last video I'm going to make, but the flavors are all coming out now as a more medium and above in strength right now. It got stronger. Great smoke output. Black pepper, red pepper, rice pilaf, almond, coffee grounds, slight chocolate, and earth. Cayenne pepper out the retrohale. Extremely spicy. I'm surprised I'm not choking out. It's more comfortable. But it's high in spice content right now. Especially off the retrohale. It's got a nice blast. Smoke out. Look at that, huh? Excellent. Been a great cigar considering the ugliness of it. Didn't come apart. Haven't had to touch it up that much. Nice. Just wish the weather was warmer so I wouldn't have to do this all the time. But I can kind of imagine I'm at a cigar bar too. It's kind of weird. I got my music going. Pros and cons to everything, you know. Must be one of the warmer days and it's still cold. 48 on a Saturday. So, nice even burn, going very good. And that's really it on behalf of the Rigoletto Blackjack and Corona, I believe it is. Smoker Giovanni signing out. So I'll stay a minute, I don't know, maybe a couple more seconds. Very good smoke output. Oily. Tastes oily and chewy. That's what I forgot to add. Oily and chewy right about now. And it's a nice cigar. Pick it up. If I wouldn't buy a 5-pack of these though at all. If you can get them in a single, get them. Famous Smoke Shop has them in singles. Over $2. So there. Talk to you later. Signing out. Bye. Bye.